Yo, yo, yo. Getting warmed up over here. Welcome to the show. Glad you're here. All right, let's jump into it. Yo, 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 what up, what up? In this episode, live stream, whatever you want to call it, talking about a few things. Got a few topics I want to talk about. Got the Ethereum Shanghai. Ethereum. This fork is finally, well, it's going. I don't want to say it's done. I know it's just a step-by-step process, but it takes fucking forever for this Ethereum dev team to move on with this stuff, guys. And there's a lot of talk about this beacon chain and people being able to unstake and this, that, and the other. Keep reading a lot of articles about, is this going to affect the price, that kind of thing. You got to remember, guys, that Ethereum is burning more tokens that are coming into circulation. So I don't think that the dev team, which is basically the majority of the validator nodes, is the dev team. I mean, I hate to break it to you guys, that is the facts. And I wouldn't be too concerned if you're worried about the price dumping on Ethereum because people are going to be able to finally basically unstake from this beacon chain. And I mean, it's just not going to happen, guys. The price, it's going to be like one of these things where like there's all this buildup around it and then it happens and it's like nothing on the price. So not too worried about that. I got a couple articles here I want to kind of go through. This one's just kind of weird. I mean, this is by the Moscow Times, an independent news outlet from Russia. It's really a stupid article, but I have it brought up because even though it's a stupid article, there's important facts I want to talk about. It says Russia's become the second largest cryptocurrency mining country this year. The business report reported Friday, citing BitRivers, Russia's largest mining provider. Well, here's the thing. In taking second place for the first time, Russia took a spot previously occupied by Kazakhstan, which introduced restrictions on crypto mining activities in 2022 and ranks ninth. I don't understand what they're mining. Are we talking about BTC Core? Are we talking about cryptocurrency? It says cryptocurrency. I don't know how big the altcoin market really is because there's not a way for really the general public to find this information. I mean, you could if you knew where to get it and knew how to get it. I don't, so I'm not going to allude to you guys that I do. But what I do know is that cryptocurrency mining in China and the US is still the strongest. It's not Russia, like this article is touting. Kazakhstan's around 13%, and I would say that Kazakhstan is either Russian or Chinese. I mentioned that several times on this channel. I mean, Kazakhstan is not a country that is... there's influence from Russia and or China and or both, or these are Russian companies for the most part, or Chinese companies for the most part. I don't really firmly believe that this much hash power is coming out of Kazakhstan. That is actually Kazakhstan-run companies and or governments. I really believe that there's an influence from these two countries on this particular country of Kazakhstan. The U.S. still churning out 37%. China's hash power has actually dropped a bit in the last couple weeks since I visited this this data outlet here for hash power around the world on BTC Core. So Russia's just not the main, I mean, at least for Bitcoin. if you want to talk about other cryptocurrencies, maybe if there was a, maybe there was a way to track these mining pools for every cryptocurrency and put them all overlaid on top of each other to see kind of where the hash power is coming out of. But I just don't see it. I don't think Russia is pumping out this much hash power. And if they are, they're not doing it on Bitcoin. So I wish this article was a little bit more specific on what cryptocurrency they are mining. Fortunately, they're not. They just kind of say in general that Russia's now the second biggest crypto mining, but it's just simply not true. Because here's the data on Bitcoin, and I would say a lot of these mining pools right here, Ant pool, I know specifically, Binance pool, they mine other cryptocurrencies. So it's not just BTC Core they're mining. They mine Decred, Bitcoin Cash. I mean, there's different cryptocurrencies that these mining pools mine that aren't specific to Bitcoin, BTC Core, what everybody calls Bitcoin, whatever. It's just not the case. So I'm gonna say that this article is just not true. Very simply put, it's just not true. And we can kind of move on from this. So we look like it looks like Ralph Lauren, Polo Ralph Lauren is the newest sucker to enter this NFT craze. Guys, NFTs are garbage. I don't care. I made an episode the other day, kind of just giving my thoughts on NFTs in general. And I stand by what I say. I think NFTs are the biggest absolute scam, garbage, waste of time since, I don't know, proof of stake coins. I mean, we have yet to see any real true artist create beautiful works of art that have artistic value, that people appreciate the actual artwork. And I know that artwork doesn't define necessarily a non-fungible token. I understand the difference on the definition itself, but what I'm saying is that there has yet to be, and maybe there are, but I could count them on one or two hands, there has yet to be an NFT that has held its position for the actual artwork itself. Because that's seriously all that NFTs are right now, is just JPEGs and artwork that people are creating on a graphic design side of things. What I have a problem with NFTs majority with is that people, a lot of times, they are tying these NFTs marketplaces to the NFTs themselves. And they need to people need to understand that the difference in an NFT that has artistic value or has value for whatever reason. It doesn't have to be from an artistic sense. It could be from a drawing, not a literal drawing. I mean, like a special finite, what is it? Like a limited amount or limited launch of something. But we don't see that at all. In fact, we see this marketplace of NFTs basically popping up on every single cryptocurrency there is. Every brand, every branding that you could see involved with NFTs pops up on every single cryptocurrency. It seems like that's out there. It's even happened now on Bitcoin Core. Here recently with the stupid thing they're doing on Bitcoin Core. I don't even want to talk about it. It's junk, guys. NFTs are junk. Until a real artist comes on here and says, I am releasing this piece of art or this assigned document that follows this physical piece of art, I'm not going to buy or even consider promoting NFTs in a general sense. Just because a cryptocurrency gets an NFT marketplace, like this stupid Solana OpenSea thing. What is this? OpenSea. What is this? Looks like a Hex logo. It doesn't matter the name of whatever they call. I don't care where OpenSea is. It can be on Solana. It can be on any of the other 23,000 cryptocurrencies. I don't care. The point is, you shouldn't care about these NFTs either. You shouldn't care about NFT marketplaces because it has nothing to do. See, here's another thing. Aim to take competitor Blur by launching a new NFT platform targeting NFT traders. NFTs are shit. The value of an NFT should not be dictated by a token, by the token it's built on top of, by any of these things. In a perfect world, we'll be able to trade NFTs on a variety of different platforms. The platform will become less and less important in terms of how it pairs up with the actual NFT itself. The NFT should be in the value of the artwork. And if it's not in artwork, it should be in the value of the actual NFT. And we don't see that anything. We see everybody across the sun coming up with their own launch of NFTs. We see every crypto from here to the end of the galaxy creating an NFT marketplace to allow NFTs to be created. And after the hype of 2017, when everything crashed, in 2018, when we had this one of these bull cycles where everything crashed, CryptoKitties was launched during this hype. And you know what? It crashed with it. It was never heard. NFTs were not mentioned for years after like 2019. You didn't start hearing NFTs till like 2019, that kind of thing. So these NFTs are just this new marketing campaign abroad, all cryptos, to somehow take these brand membership marks like Ralph Lauren, Bored Ape. I mean, I don't know what's popular. I mean, Nike. I mean, as you see, guys, I'm not the most fashionable person. The shirt I'm wearing is probably 5 years old. I don't care about fashion. I don't care about branding. I don't care about any of that stuff. So it's not that I don't understand how people get sucked into these things. Like, you know, there was Supreme that was super popular, might still be popular. There's all these Air Jordans, Nike shoes. I'm not saying there's not a market for it, but unfortunately with what we've seen in NFTs thus far has been nothing more than a copycat, a clone of this NFT marketplace that's not hard to build out at all. I'm not saying I can sit here and just build it from scratch, but I'm telling you that the idea itself to put on a blockchain is very simple. It's been done since CryptoKitties in 2017. We didn't see a takeoff there, and we've yet to see a real takeoff. All we've seen is a bubble, an NFT bubble that has basically keeps bursting and then inflating again. Any thoughts on any of this stuff, guys? Drop it in the comments live. I don't know if anybody's here, but you know, I think NFTs are just junk. So yes, every cryptocurrency, every token, every ERC20 token will have NFTs. I'm not saying they're going anywhere, and I'm not saying there's not a good use case. And maybe Ralph Lauren will soon be accepting crypto payments at its newly opened Miami store. But the way I read this article a couple days ago is that they're only accepting BitPay, which really isn't accepting cryptocurrencies in the way that I would think. Because in a perfect world, you would have something like a POS.cash. You'd have some kind of decentralized company account or company hex address or receivable address with a QR code, and you could actually use any cryptocurrency that they accept. But it's not really the case. They're not really accepting crypto from what I've read. I could be wrong. I mean, if anybody's planning on going to this Miami store at this American retailer Ralph Lauren promotion thing where they're going to be like auctioning off NFTs or selling NFTs to give you like this chance to be part of this poolside party thing going on. If there's anybody going down to this event, please, I will send you cryptocurrency. Just send your address. Just please tell us what this experience is like. Because I think this is just going to be some dumb thing like you show up at the Solana store in New York or the Tezos art gallery, pop-up art gallery show, and like there's artwork there, there's clothing there. But if I'm going down to this promotional thing and I'm buying an NFT with a BitPay card, that is not buying it with crypto. Let me be clear on that. The BitPay card has been around since, I don't know, 2017, 2016, and that ain't buying stuff with crypto. The way that whole BitPay thing works, I'm not saying BitPay is bad. I'm just saying, if from a crypto person, enthusiast like me, if I were to go down to Miami, to this Polo Ralph Lauren store and I'm buying something with cryptocurrency, it's not like I'm using my decentralized non-custodial wallet, scanning a crypto, whatever crypto, Zcash, whatever, any kind of cryptocurrency they accept. It's not like I'm scanning a QR code and I'm spending cryptocurrency to their store for a piece of merchandise. It's like I'm using like a Visa or what, I don't know what partnership BitPay has with MasterCard or Visa. I think it's Visa. But I'm like settling my crypto and then using my BitPay card. It's not like I'm really spending cryptocurrency the way that they have marketed this NFT Ralph Lauren Polo Store Miami marketing campaign. It's just not, it's not true. It's a lie. A lie is a lie at the end of the day. And they're talking about, where they're accepting EOS, they're accepting Bitcoin. Like, if anybody goes to this and they open up their non-custodial wallet and they scan a QR code and buy a pair of jeans with EOS, let me know. Drop it in the comment section. I mean, I might be wrong, but from what I've read on this thing, this is nothing more than, shopping with a credit card and supporting this stupid NFT craze that has been around the board, stupider by the day. So I don't know, guys. I mean, it just seems like it's one of the biggest waste of time in crypto thus far. But I just don't see it really anything worth this amount of news coverage. I mean, every single news company that's talking about this, it's the same thing. It's like, oh, Ralph Lauren is selling NFTs. Ralph Lauren is, accepting crypto. We've seen dozens of things like this. We've seen dozens of brands accept cryptocurrency and come up with NFTs, and you know what? None of them have taken off. In fact, no NFT that I can think of has taken off. It's always been a pump and then a fizzle. A pump and then a fizzle. And then guess what? A new pump and then a fizzle. It always fizzles out to nothing. And I don't know who actually gets, at the end of the day, is stuck with these NFTs. I'm assuming it's the people that buy them. But I mean, what are they doing with these? These aren't like Pokemon cards. They're not like baseball cards. Like, they're literally anybody can create an NFT. I've seen the biggest $2 scammers online create their own NFT. I'm not gonna name names. I've seen it. Anybody can create an NFT. Anybody can do it as long as you're paying the transaction fee. You can create them out of thin air. You can even hype them if you got the wallet to do so. So it's just, I want to be clear. I want to wrap this thing up on NFTs. They're garbage. They're garbage. And if you own any, hold them for 10 years. Maybe they'll be worth something. But if they're only worth something because the token that they're created on goes up, they're not really worth any more than they were in the first place. Moving on. Decentralized cryptocurrency markets threaten U.S. security, Treasury says. So the under Secretary of Treasury is reporting, I think, on this. Decentralized cryptocurrency markets threatens U.S. national security and needs greater oversight and enforcement against money laundering, and the U.S. Department said on Thursday. DeFi platforms enable crypto investors to transact with each other through software running online. Guess what, guys? Cryptocurrency is computer software. If you didn't know, that's what it is. Essentially, at its root core, is computer software. So without a central intermediary overseeing transactions, without the intermediaries of traditional finance such as banks, regulators currently have little insight into DeFi transactions. Yeah, that's pretty much why the government, the Fed, the central bank, the CFTC, and SEC are so scared of this stuff, because all that stuff is true. But the ironic part about it is it's true and they can't do anything about it. They can't do anything about it. People in China can still buy cryptocurrency. I can send a Chinese crypto. I can send them Bitcoin Cash, a variety of other different cryptos, and within a millisecond, they'll receive the payment and they can do whatever they want with it. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. Even if governments and regulators were to block that address from pulling it out of the crypto ecosystem, all somebody's got to do, there's a variety of different privacy mechanisms, Monero, Zcash, privacy stuff on Dash, Cash Fusion on Bitcoin Cash, that they can still spend these cryptos and or make this transaction anonymous from the point of. So simply put, the government can't stop it. They can't turn it off. They can say all they want about it and try to tarnish the name and cloud the idea of what it is, but it doesn't negate how strong the technology at its root core is. And they can't turn it off. They can't stop it. Illicit actors, including criminal scammers, North Korea cyber actors, are using DeFi services in the process of laundering illicit funds. Yeah, they're illicit in the eyes of the US. In North Korea's eyes, they're not. North Korea is just doing this as any other country to accumulate cryptocurrency, and they're hoarding it. China's doing it. North Korea's doing it. The US is doing it and saying that they're stopping people from doing it, but they're doing the exact same thing. When they took down Silk Road, yeah, they sold a lot of the Bitcoin that they seized from Silk Road, and you can even find articles saying that they sold all of it, but I don't think they did. They'd be stupid if they did. And it's just not the truth. The report sketches out how the Treasury Department plans to bring the market under greater federal oversight. Yeah, good luck with that. Suggesting that platforms that fail to establish sufficient vetting policies risk enforcement action. We don't need exchanges. I mean, like, I don't know how to be any clearer on that. The United States does not. Let me tell you how this works. The United States can regulate whatever they want, but I don't need a United States sponsored exchange to swap my cryptocurrency, to spend my cryptocurrency, and most importantly, send my cryptocurrency to another party, private, public, what have you. It doesn't change anything that happens with crypto. It's like CZ said on Twitter. As banks fail, blockchains are still running steady as always. It's the same thing, guys. They're just dancing around the chair, and that's all this is. Got a couple more things here and I'll wrap this live stream up. Head of Thailand opposition party promises 300 crypto airdrop if elected prime minister. So guys, remember Thailand has banned the use of their fiat currency Thai Baht in the use of stable coins. They have banned this. They did it, I think, in 2021. So this guy, Sretha, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. It's in Thai, so I'm going to say it wrong. But he's promising like this stimulus package via digital currency should his party win the next election. I mean, so yeah, here it is. In 2021, the nation's central bank declared Thai Baht Stablecoins to be illegal. So, I mean, this is pretty huge. I'm surprised that this isn't getting more media coverage. Maybe it will in the next coming days. There's usually like 1 or 2 news outlets for crypto that'll publish something that I find very interesting. And then like days or even a week later, the other ones will kind of catch on and see, I guess, how important this really is. But this is pretty big. I mean, to do an airdrop like this and create basically this is basically a CBDC. I mean, unless they plan on doing this on a, like they're saying it's a stable coin, so like digital currency. Actually, they're not saying it's a stable coin. So if they were to do this, like, you know, are they issuing a CBDC or are they issuing and saying that an airdrop proposal will have major implications for the entire country's financial system? It would, in terms of who, like the Forex market and how the Thai baht is traded against the Forex market and all the other basket of fiat currencies around the world. But I don't know if this is like a CBDC launch that they're doing. Central bank, because the central bank has deemed this illegal. The Thai central bank. So this must be this person Sretha. He must be airdropping a Thai Baht Stablecoin. Kind of weird. Kind of cool though, in my opinion. Essentially, they're creating it out of thin air, so I don't know what exchanges are going to accept this and under what terms, because, I mean, where's the backing? It's literally just created, unless this guy is a multi-billionaire and it's coming out of his pockets, which, you know, I'm just being whimsical. That's not the case. This is probably just a marketing campaign on his end to become the prime minister. So, I mean, we'll see how more of this turns out. We'll definitely, if this guy ends up being the prime minister, this will be getting a lot more attention. As this progresses through time, and we'll kind of just wait before we get overexcited about this. So, the new pig butchering crypto scam stealing millions from South Floridians. This is huge, guys. This has been going on for a few years now. Not just in Florida. This is the thing my friend got caught up in doing. Shazupan means pig butchering. And, you know, butcher these fools. They're stupid for buying into this. Basically, here's the little text. I'll let you kind of read it. Hey, how are you doing? Wrong number, blah, blah, blah. Nice to meet you by accident. May I know your name? Like, if you're that fucking bored, and that's what these people are that get sucked into these scams, they're beyond bored. And if you've been sucked into this scam, you need to get a fucking real hobby. Because to be that bored, to respond, this is like when you call somebody on the phone, or you have like an infomercial that's like, you just respond to these stupid, and they are stupid, because if you're like, hi, I'm Annie, are you Jenny? I'm not sure. I use the still same number. Sorry, the wrong number. I'm sorry to disturb you. Please forgive. I hope I didn't bother you. Okay, have a great day. Thank you for your kindness and friendly. Nice to meet you. It's like, when have you ever had somebody randomly text you and want to become your friend? I mean, like, there's always a motive for every conversation. There's always a motive for every transaction of words, depending on, you know, even if it's just you want to talk to somebody because you want to talk to them. You're getting an enjoyment out of talking to them, so there's still some kind of transaction. Like, they're giving you their time, you're enjoying their time that they're giving to you. So nobody just randomly hits you up and is like, oh, well, hi. And like, if you never have a phone conversation with this person over voice or through FaceTime, which none of this stuff ever happens. My friend confirmed it. He never talked to the girl on the phone or through FaceTime. It was always just text. And my point is if you're that bored that you're responding to these, like, good riddance. That might not be the answer you want to hear, but good riddance. I'm glad you lost your money, because you should see this as what it is very easily. I mean, I do. And I'm not the brightest tool in the shed, I'll tell you that. So these type scams usually reach out to weak, vulnerable, bored males. Because most women aren't stupid enough to fall for this. If a guy hits them up, they're gonna be like, nah, I'm good. I don't know who the fuck you are. Why are you texting me? Block. But some desperate, bored, peon brain, bored male sitting there with his hands around his dick, hands covered in his own fucking jizz, yeah, they might respond to this. They will respond to this because they're bored. So that's the kind of goal that these scammers are trying to achieve. And apparently they've labeled it the Sha Zhu Fan, the pig butchering. So they're getting butchered. I put a short video up along, I don't know, about a week or two ago. This guy lost $210,000, which is insane. He like took a line of equity credit against his house. And I mean, I don't know how you take out a loan against your house, guy, and then like turn around and send some lady you met online money without having I mean, I don't even understand it. I don't even see how somebody is that stupid. Another guy in the same video, basically the way these scams work is they'll get you to send your crypto to a wallet address, and then it'll display your balance on a website, which it'll go up. So then you send more money, it keeps going up. But then when it hits the fan and they either think they're not going to get any money out of you, they stop responding, and then you go and try to figure out how to take the money out. And there it is, still going up on the screen, but you've already sent the money to a non-custodial wallet address. You can't get your money back. It's impossible to get it back. So that's how these scams work. You send your money to a wallet address, they display it on a website, make it look like your money's going up. So then you go more in. You try to get your money out, can't get your money out. It's in the hands of somebody else. It's in a wallet. This is just a scam displayed on a screen to make it look like you're making money. The money was gone the moment you sent it out. I don't know, man. I don't know how people fall for this crap. But I mean, people fall for NFTs too, so let's take a look at price, guys. I want to jump into it real quick here. We see a little bit of a price decline in some of these coins. Dogecoin, Elon Musk's coin. He doesn't have any influence over the market. That's why this thing went up 20-30%. I think it was just the exchanges pumping it. I don't think it was anything really past that. I think it was mutual support from probably Binance and a few other exchanges that support Elon to try to make it allude to him that he has some kind of influence on the market. But if this would have happened in 2021 with him changing that logo, which I believe has been changed back by now, this would have been a totally different manifestation of thoughts in people's brains, because they would have thought Elon Musk was the reason Dogecoin went from under a penny to 70 cents. But in reality, that's not what happened. He pumped this coin a very minimal amount, and it just shows that Elon Musk nobody runs crypto. Not Elon Musk, not the president of the world, not me, not any other idiot on YouTube has any real influence on crypto. And if Elon Musk did something to the extensity of putting it on the Twitter logo, which is really huge in my eyes, we didn't see a 4x, 1x, or even a 50% gain. We saw a little minute 20% candlestick, which is nothing in crypto. If you go back and you look at other cryptocurrencies over the last month and a half, Decred has jumped 30-40% in 15 minutes candlestick too. So it doesn't really This isn't about Elon. This isn't about Elon Musk pumping Dogecoin. It's just not the reality of it. If we see any of these things in the future of like Elon saying something about Dogecoin, we have to see a direct pump after he says it. We can't see a pump like it can't pump and then Elon come in and try to make it seem like he was the precursor for the pump. It's just not true. Filecoin we've seen go up. It's one of the most, you know why I don't own any Filecoin, guys. I've been talking about buying it. I haven't yet, but I've done I wouldn't say a lot of research. I have researched this project. This is one of the most profitable coins to mine. China's mining a lot of Filecoin, actually, by the way, but it is a very profitable coin to mine, and that's why the Chinese and people in general, not just the Chinese, are mining Filecoin, because it's profitable. Why wouldn't they? Drop it in the chat, guys. I think it's just me here, but I'm cool with it. I'll roll with it. We'll get somebody coming into these chats at some point. Or we won't. Guys, we've seen Ontology. I mean, nobody knows about this project. Nobody's talking about this project. In fact, there's absolutely no news about it. This was one of the only successful participations in airdrops that's ever occurred. And it wasn't in the sense of it being an actual airdrop. I'm talking about Neo participating in a 10% drop on Ontology. Ontology participating in a Neo airdrop. Not dropping Neo, dropping Ontology. This has been the only successful airdrop. There hasn't been one. There hasn't been one airdrop in crypto since I've been in crypto that has been noteworthy and we're talking about on this channel or any others. Even though they get a lot of hype, even though people are talking about them, they're junk. They're absolutely junk. Now, Ontology, is it junk? I don't know. It seems to kind of go along with the rest of the market. It follows Neo. Neo's been up, but I mean, it's down against the dollar. I don't know if it'll ever go back up to $10. I mean, it's quite a jump. I mean, wow. I don't know, maybe. It's what, 30x? It's insane. I don't think so. Maybe though. I think it could if Neo goes. See what else is going on. Still waiting on this Ripple thing, but it's still hovering around half a dollar. Guys, I picked up some Litecoin the other day. I did buy some Litecoin, Tezos, some Bitcoin Cash. I might move some of this Litecoin over. I still got it on the exchange. I haven't taken it off. It wasn't a massive amount. I'm not too worried about it. I'll move it off. I mean, it takes me 10 seconds to do. I just, it's not the main priority here. But I might trade this for some other coins or something like that. But I did pick up some Litecoin, Tezos, and Bitcoin Cash on Monday or Tuesday of this week. So kind of watching a few of these coins. Yeah, nothing really going on in crypto, but I mean, it's coming up on Easter. Markets are closed today. So maybe we'll see a little bit of action over the weekend with some of these prices. Crypto has been moving on the weekends in a positive direction comparatively to weekly gains, weekly drops, that kind of thing. So I don't want to become overly eager saying like, oh, this weekend we're going to get a massive, crypto pump, but cryptos have been seemingly moving higher into the weekend days compared to the weekdays, at least for the last few weeks. But yeah, nothing really going on, just general movements. We're gonna have to see at least one or two major cryptos take off or anything to, I don't know if you guys remember this coin, we talked about it. It's a token built on top, it's a DeFi project built on top of Neo. This was just one of those crazy coins that I don't remember when we were talking about it, but I think it was here. I mean, it just was out of nowhere. All right, guys, this thing's becoming, this episode is digressing and becoming less topic based. So I guess I'll take off here. It doesn't look like anybody's gonna cruise in for now. But hope you guys like the episode. Hope you guys can join me for one of these live casts. I kind of just do it when I have the time to get on here and kind of do it from there. So we'll catch you in the next one.